All right, here we are. Hopefully, this is the last stream we have before being fully monetized on Twitter. Oh, by the way, we probably should now. It's been tweeted out. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. Why does the hang on? Yeah, the YouTube thing it uses Edge instead of Chrome, and Chrome is what I'm signed in on. All right.
Tweet it out.
Goal 10 super chance. 20 should be fine. All right. Let's get the goal going. All right. Thank you for your support. All right, here we go. Here we are with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. The thing that I think is the best game this year. Man, I had a pretty good day today, all things considered. Got a lot done. Which I did a little bit more. But well, it is what it is. I mean, I always wish I could do more, right? But no. The Cattle Have Fangs is pretty much done, so I gotta. Yeah, I'm on like the finishing touches of the Cattle Have Fangs now. And I actually before I went live, I was like editing YouTube videos, and I'm just kind of like, it's time to get an editor. So like I actually started researching it finally. For a good many chapters now. Wait, what? When did we see this? Whatever. Yeah, so hello. Yeah, thank you for being a member. Yeah, thank you, Brandon Sanford, 1770. Anyway, 1766. Okay. Oh man, look at this game. So good. Yeah, so like I think in the next couple of months we're gonna see a lot of changes on the channel. I think I'm gonna get like well I've accomplished my goal of like well I pretty much have my Twitter monetized now. So that's my immediate goal. That was my immediate goal, and now it's time to think about the next goal. And I think I am gonna start putting out like edited content, but I've kind of realized with like how much I do, it's not really practical for me to like edit myself. So I think I'm gonna like look at an editor and try and see like I'll be writing the scripts and doing the voiceovers, but I do think I need someone to like edit like actual gameplay footage. So I don't know how expensive that gets. Like I was looking and like it doesn't seem that bad. So I'm trying to figure out how it's gonna work into my budget. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the next major step for me is getting like getting someone to edit videos for me. Because like I've tried editing, I've tried experimenting with it, and it's just like it doesn't really work for me for a lot of reasons. I don't know. Yeah, my edited videos just seem like really low quality. Like I just did that Star Fox video, and like I don't know how well I got my point across. I don't know if like I did a good job at it. Like when you compare it to like what Game Theory does, like Game Theory does a way better job like actually like having fun editing and like cuts and stuff like that. And I just have no idea what I'm doing. It's unfortunate, but I'm just not an editor. Like I'm not even really a video producer, so it's just like I don't know. I still feel like I'm struggling with stuff like that. Like I'm happy with like the actual quality of like the argument. Like I'm happy with it from like a conceptual stage, but like yeah, it's like the execution that gets me every time, and I do need to figure that out. an expert in Star Fox? I probably am, honestly. Like, I don't, I've been looking around, and I'm not sure that like normies know as much as like about the IP as I do. Because I went to like some pretty deep shit in the Star Fox videos where I was talking about like the dinosaur planet transition and like the original plans for the game and how like a shockingly little amount of was changed about the lore, right? Like that's not something that like I think most fans would like really care about. I certainly don't see people talk about that. Like I think most people like look at Star Fox Adventures and like Dinosaur Planet as a completely different game, and like there's a reason people think that, but like they don't realize how complex the lore in that game actually was, and how a lot of it bled over into Star Fox Adventures. So like I knew that, and I was able to like make a cohesive fan theory that I don't really think I've seen like other people try and pull before. At least not in Star Fox Adventures. Um Yeah, I actually have quite a lot of Star Fox videos planned. I've actually one of the things I've noticed, not a lot of people like cover command properly. Like nobody really looks at it in isolation. So usually when you see people talk about it, it's always as like part of a series retrospective. So what the hell is that? So I think doing like a more like in-depth review of like command would be warranted. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the only Star Fox game I'm not super familiar with is probably it's probably two first of all, and then probably Assault. But I don't know. I honestly consider Assault non-canon. Like I don't give a fuck about. That's one of the nice things about like Zero is that like holy shit, we no longer have to consider this shit canon. That's one of the weird things about Star Fox. Like, has anyone else noticed this? Why does everybody else insist that like Star Fox needs to be in like an overarching continuity? Like they want to treat like they do this thing where they're just like, oh yeah, we have to move away from the Lilat Wars, like it's an actual conflict that actually happened. It's just like it's just retarded. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's just a weird argument all around. I don't take it seriously. Ah, shit, I missed. Stadium, really? Well, like it can't. No, I don't think so. Cause like it's all player controlled. How can the RNG be bad? I thought the game was pretty balanced, honestly. Um,
ラムはやり
like Stadium straight up cheats, where like it just gives like the AI like endless critical hits and like they all have like way better moves than you. Like it's not really possible for champions to be that busted. Yeah, my pro controller was dead, so I had to whip out the Joy-Cons. And I lost it. Shit. I lost my Joy-Con somehow. Hey man, I played so much Stadium over the years. Like, you say that, I just kind of laugh at you. I just kind of assume you don't know what you're talking about because nothing is as broken as Stadium. Like nothing.
Asi erai. Lo tami. Waforun.
You just know like AVGN or whatever would just give this like endlessly inappropriate names, you know. Called out. He was called out? Whatever. Has that happened to you? I have never had that happen to me whenever I've played Champions. I mean, I haven't been playing Champions a ton, but
Oh. Ti aadi. Willy. Onali.
yeah, I started streaming and I immediately get really hungry. I don't, I don't understand this. I mean, all I ate when I got home was some like broccoli.
Usia.
Actually, it was like microgreens. Yeah, I decided that like whenever I like get a little bit hungry, I'll always like just eat vegetables along with like whatever else I eat because like that seems to like help curb my hunger. But yeah, I think I need to eat a ton of vegetables because like if I don't eat like everything, it just doesn't like I don't know. I got home last night, ate a metric fuck ton of like every fucking thing, and like I weighed myself today, lost weight. No idea how it happened. I was just like, I was shocked. I mean, to be fair, I had like it was nothing but healthy stuff. I had like salad with like olive oil. I had like a little bit of meat. I had like did I have some bread? Yeah, my healthy like organically locally grown and made that bread. Just like yeah, I was eating a ton of shit and like yeah, I somehow lost weight. I mean, I've actually been like, looking at my checking my energy level because I keep crashing and I
Really?
wasn't sure
So
why.
so.
And that's actually why I ate so much last night. I just ate like a little bit of everything. And like I really do think I was under eating, honestly. Like I wasn't eating enough like healthy stuff. Cause like meat is pretty low in calories. Yeah. I think that's the problem though, is that like I wasn't taking enough calories in. Cause like I just wasn't like I was just crashing near constantly. And that's so weird to like think about, but like, considering how active I've been and just like um I've been waking up lately and doing push-ups and like doing all sorts of like physical stuff. I guess I've just been working out enough to like justify eating more, but yeah, I've had oatmeal. Yeah, I remember I had oatmeal. Yeah, I made like an entire bowl of oatmeal and just scarfed it. 5 hours is enough playtime for what? For Champions? Yeah, I played about like 10 hours of Champions. I put quite a lot of time into it. The only reason I stopped was because I didn't want to get into another competitive game while I was still playing Street Fighter. So I don't think I'll get into it until I'm done with Street Fighter. But like, I really really love Champions. I thought Champions was great. Honestly, I was really happy with it.
Hallelujah.
Bacon, eggs. Yeah, I have a bunch of eggs lying around, and I just never fucking eat them. I never want to eat eggs. And like I really need to because I had a lot of success with weight loss when I was just like regularly eating eggs, and like I just didn't. I just can't stick with it. Like I just don't like making them, and I don't even dislike them. It's just like every time I want to eat anything, it's always just like, oh yeah, I'll just have some like of this or something else. It's always something else that I want to eat. I never want to eat eggs. Yeah, unless I have like bacon, I never want eggs. But yeah, I really do need to break that habit. Like I've been getting a ton of vegetables and like for a long time, and like I just don't eat them that much. Like I definitely try to eat them like at like dinner time, but like I really been thinking lately, like I really should be like consuming them with like every single meal and like regularly having them during for snacks and stuff like that. Like because I have so much of it that I can't eat it all at meals, and I'm eating until I'm full. Right? It's not like I'm skimping on the vegetables or anything. Like because I've always been good about eating vegetables. It's just like, but I just have so many left over, and I have so much variety, and I don't know. I've been having problems with that. Just,
Hallelujah.
wait, eggs can't go around it. What the hell is this bullshit? What the hell was that? French toast. I don't even know how to make French toast. Yeah, I don't have a toaster, so I don't think I could make it even if I wanted to. Yeah, I used to love French toast. Yeah, I don't use syrup. I don't think I've ever used anything with syrup since I moved here, and I've really been like wanting to
Ooh,
do it
Lena.
like recently, but like it's one of those cases where like I don't want to get into like another sugary food, right? Like I was thinking like yeah, I'd really like to have some pancakes today. And like I don't have pancake mix, I don't have syrup, I don't have like I've not made pancakes in so long that I don't even remember how to do it. And I think the ones I used to make were probably not the highest quality. So I mean, yeah, if I get pancakes, it's gonna be like super healthy, like organic bullshit, and I'll have like actual maple syrup. I mean, I'm good on the maple syrup. I actually know where to get like some good maple syrup, but like I think, but like and honey, but like yeah, for the most part, I don't know. Yeah, the actual pancakes themselves bother me. I don't know. It's just one of those things where like lately I've been like rolling out of bed and immediately like checking my socials. Like it's really like I usually like work for a couple of hours before I have breakfast. Like today I actually woke up after like 5.5 hours and I immediately got to work on Twitter. What did I do exactly today? Was it recording a video? It was something. I think it was the Twitter thing. Yeah, I checked the Twitter and I was just like, I'm so close. I was at like I don't know where I was at like this morning. I was at like I want to say 4.5 million, and now I'm at like 4.8 or 7. I don't know, but like yeah, I'm pretty close to like monetizing Twitter, and I should have it in the next couple of days, hopefully. So when that happens, I'll have another revenue stream, and I'll be hopefully be able to like continue surviving. Hopefully, I don't know. Twitter doesn't pay that much. I don't know. My situation's kind of weird because with Twitter, I'll be able to like more easily market my books, right? Because you just click on my account and then you just see the the books there, and then you go there and buy. Like I think my sales have gone up the way they have, like specifically because of Twitter. And I don't know. I think like at a certain point, I'll just be like, making a tweet, and then like, people will click on my profile, like, and then like buy 5 books, like 5 books a tweet. That's like that's gonna be crazy money once I start like doing that. But it's just like I'm just not quite at that point yet. So we gotta slowly, gradually like increase, and we're getting there. Like my numbers have been like constantly improving all year, but it's just like I was not ready to like be a full-time streamer, and honestly, like I had no intention of doing it really. If I didn't get fucked over the way I did, I probably never would have done it. I was very determined to stick with like having an actual job. Like if they hadn't fucked me over so hard and so consistently, like I wouldn't really pursue it. I'm not really interested. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where I have to like learn and grow and just deal with the reality of my situation. Is that like yeah, this is genuinely what I enjoy doing. And like there was that element like initially where like I was kind of scared to do it, like I would lose my passion or whatever. But I've taken breaks from streaming. I took some time off and I thought about it, and I'm just like, no, I can take breaks. I can take vacations. It's better than working a normal job. Like the worst day doing this is better than like my best day doing like anything else, essentially. And in a way I've always felt that way, but in a way like you have this mindset that like you're supposed to hate your job and you're supposed to hate working, right? And that's not really true like at all. And honestly, I think one of the big problems with society is that like we think that is true, that we can't like operate more effectively, and we can't like actually take care of people. It's just like again, I said this the other day, but like a job giving me money isn't good enough anymore, because like what I'm actually looking for is like long-term financial stability and like career advancement, and I've realized that like none of these people are like providing that for me, and like have no interest in providing that for me. So like I don't understand why I would like continue to do it if it's like a complete farce. I'm not working to survive, I am working to thrive. And if you're not going to help me thrive, then I'm not interested in working with you. That's just the reality of it. And I feel like that's just my mindset going forward. Here we go. Minus. So yeah, I am working right now. But like the plan right now is to like transition into a full like 100% like stable full time YouTube career eventually. I'm not sure what that's gonna look like. The main thing I think is like getting a video editor and like regularly putting out like edited content to like get higher viewer retention because and getting more engagement and getting more subs because I think that's the main issue when I look at my numbers compared to someone like Nintendo Land. It's like the problem with my videos, like they're higher quality. You know, I have better points. You know, I look better. I'm less of a dipshit, right? But the problem is that like I don't edit, and it's just causing me problems for that reason. So like I really need to find some way um of doing that. Oops. I really do need to figure out like an editor, like budgeting for that, and then like making sure the editor gets paid while I get paid. I'm not gonna review Tech USA it, where like I scam the editor, like. But I don't know. It's like it feels like a little bit, you know, it's I feel a little bit uneasy about bringing another person into it. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of losing like some critical aspect of the channel. Yeah, but I was thinking about this today at Memorial Day, because we were talking about like some poor life decisions that someone we know has made. I don't know if I should go into detail, but like we were talking about it, and it kind of dawned on me that like I was kind of falling into the same trap because I was more interested in like being comfortable than actually like pushing myself and like you know um challenging my world essentially. Because like for the past year I've been like desperately trying to get the next job, trying to figure out like when the books are going to take off, when I'm going to succeed, when I'm going to like be financially stable again. And like in a lot of ways I already had that. The only issue was that like I was just so like I was just so self-conscious about like what success looked like that I didn't really stop to think about like the things I had and worked towards, and like what my overall goal was. And like yeah, I feel like I lost sight of like my actual goal, which was to like get married and start a family, and like have like real human connections with other people. Um, like I was blaming other people for my problems, and it was their fault, but like I had like fixed all the problems by myself with no help, and that meant that I couldn't really hold it against people who had like nothing to do with the initial problem, or like whatever. Like because for me, like one of the things um I was really scared that I would relapse into depression, or that I would relapse into like um not neatdom exactly because I'm making plenty of money, but like just like not going out and being a recluse again. And like that hasn't really happened. It's not really happening because I have such a stable like community now. It's like I realized today that like it's never gonna be like it was back in the day where like absolutely nobody cared about you at all, me at all. That hasn't been true in a long time. But like I'm still kind of stuck in that mindset like it is, and I really do need to grow past it. Uh, a lot of these missions are confusing. Yeah, it's crazy how elaborate these levels are. Well, like I could learn how to edit, but the thing is that like I'm the personality. I need to be putting out content like all the time. Like I've realized that I just don't have time to learn. And honestly, I don't really want to learn to edit. Like I'm doing like I've actually I'm editing my own novels is like the problem. So like I could learn to edit and I could learn to do it. I could take the time to learn, but like it just doesn't feel like it's gonna work out because I spent like most of my day today like editing the book. So like when you take that into consideration, how I'm like constantly like working on other projects that are unrelated to the channel, like it's you can see why it's a problem. You can see why I don't have like the time to like edit the videos myself. Even like now that I've decided that I want to start doing it and I've been like trying to put more effort into it. It's like it's just not doable with like all the things I want to talk about and like with just how much is going on, things are going on. Have I gotten this thing before?
Adidani.
Oh, you can shatter that. Okay. Yeah, this is a really interesting game because it's not obvious like what you're supposed to do. Like it really is all about experimentation. And yeah, I think my next video about Yoshi is gonna be about like the crafted worlds of this thing, because like people shat all over crafted world, but that just led this game into being like way more popular. Yeah, I think in the immediate future I'll be editing everything myself, but like long term, I think I'll want to have someone else do it. Anyway, like I'm just like strapped for time all the time. I'm just like struggling to get anything done. Like I was working while I was at my party today, so it's like I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel the pressure of things like that. I was like editing the Kettle Hit things. I was getting really into it, but I'm just kind of like I don't know, man. I don't know how people are gonna feel about this. Like I'm always noticing like new plot holes and I'm making changes and that causes like new issues and I'm just kind of like uh it's like unbelievably frustrating. I'm just yeah, I'm worried that there's gonna be like some unforeseen plot twist, plot hole that I just didn't think about. Cause like initially in like the original draft, I like explained a lot more, but like a lot of that's been cut. But like some of the decisions I made were like based on those things that were cut, and it's just one of those situations where like, well, I needed to cut it for the pacing, but like now I kind of have to like recontextualize like a lot of character interactions and stuff. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just like the things you have to think about is like whether or not this makes sense. Because that's been something I've been concerned about a lot lately is how I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to follow for like people who didn't write the fucking book. Because I was going like, oh yeah, it's going to be a hard to read, hard to understand novel. it's only for hardcore Harman Smith fans. And I'm just kind of like, well, is anyone going to take the time to like study it though and know what's happening? I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's just one of those issues, honestly. Like for example, like Amarasu is not in it that much, but she's kind of behind everything. I don't think I'm giving anything away by saying that, but it's like she's not in it that much, but she's responsible for like a lot of the things that happen. So like for me, like I don't know if that's clear or not. If people are gonna like the character or not, like I don't know. Like you saw a lot more of her in Cruel and Beautiful, but like I don't know. I like the Cat Don't Have Fangs version of the character way more. It's like way more in line with like what I actually wanted from the character to begin with. Um, I don't know. Um, in like Cruel and Beautiful, the entire joke was that like she's meant to be this super complex character with this like deep complex backstory that's just in this ridiculous situation that she's preying on a human that gives her like that rapidly like uh vitalizes her, like that was supposed to be the plot, but like the joke was always that like the character herself was taken like super seriously and that she actually had like actual lore and an actual personality and like typical behaviors, like and typical like patterns. And like you see a lot more of that in the Cattle Have Fangs. This is always stuff I was like thinking about, but it's not super evident in Cruel and Beautiful because like Amarasu only has like one victim in that. Shit, I keep dropping my tablet. What the hell was it sitting there for? That's like the third time I've dropped it today. I'm worried it's gonna shatter if I keep this up. Yeah, my arm's screwed. With playing dirty, um, probably American Evil. Yeah, Yeah, early on, playing Dirty was supposed to be like a sequel to American Evil. So like they're actually they're actually pretty closely connected for that reason. I mean, not okay, they're not connected at all. They were connected at one point, but I made a lot of changes. At one point, like it was immediately after American Evil, and then it was in the '90s, and then I eventually decided to set it in the future, which is while there's it has an entirely new cast and has nothing to do with anything else in the plot. But yeah, I would say American Evil just because that was the one I released around the same time. Like I'd say, generally speaking, like just read the newest book I released at this stage because like I feel like they just keep getting better, and like a lot of the old stuff is kind of I don't know. I think it's kind of cringy. Cool and Beautiful is like almost 10 years old now, and it's just I don't know, it's just kind of embarrassing. I mean, like I specifically wrote Cruel and Beautiful to be like the sort of thing that I couldn't write today, like that I wouldn't be able to write when I was older. So yeah, it was like intended for that purpose, but like I don't know now. Not these days, I'm just like, ah, I could have done so much better than this. But yeah, I would say American Evil. Um, and the Cattle Hat thing should be coming out soon, so yeah, look out for that. That's probably the most similar to Playing Dirty, actually, but we'll see. Uh, I think the timer's mocking me, actually. What the hell is this rock? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this rock. You can't push it yourself, but you can carry it? Carry it where?
Oh, project.
Where's how long it's taking me to eat this granola bar? I don't know. Something's wrong with it. It tastes different than the last one. This is the same like one. It's made locally. I don't know if they use different ingredients this time. It's not bad, but it's not as good as it has been. Yeah, I love shopping local businesses. Like it's really cool what exists in the area. Yeah, I don't know why I got hungry like right when I went live. Like I feel like going forward I should just eat like before I go live like no matter what because this keeps happening where I'm just like, oops, time to take a break, time to snack, and it's just not the greatest idea. I know it's kind of cringy to watch people eat on stream, I think, but I keep doing it because I just don't have time. And I don't want to like end the stream or anything because it's like I'm so busy. Like I want to like succeed and I want to thrive in the ecosystem. I need to get monetized on Twitch and Kick. I want to be able to go to cons and like I don't know yell at Angry Joe. I don't know. Like that's what I want to do. Honestly, I see. I see.
Shatara.
Maybe you have to give. Maybe you have to give these. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so you're supposed to give them different things. Okay. Okay, I was kind of confused by that because like I can't find any apples, but no, you had to give them different things. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's cute.
Vale.
I would never figure that out. But yeah, check out my website for any updates in regards to like any books or whatever. I mean, I guess I guess you could follow me on Twitter too. I'll probably announce it whenever I have like a an update on that. But yeah, definitely pre-order the Kettle Have Fangs as soon as it goes live. I would greatly appreciate it, and you won't regret it. It's gonna be great. I don't know, like the Kettle Have Fangs is like it's simultaneously gonna be like probably like best book and then simultaneously like it's nothing like any of the others and like after playing Dirty, which was also kind of different, I don't know if it was the right project for me. Oh, cool, thank you. Yep, I appreciate it.
Shatara.
Yeah, I appreciate all the support I get. And we're always getting people in the chat now who are like asking questions about books, like what order to get them in, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I just write the damn thing. Yeah, because it's usually fans that like hash this shit out, right? Because I still don't know how like fans evaluate the books because I haven't seen any like fan made like ranking systems or anything. So like I don't know like how fans rank the books. Like I have plenty of people who have read like several of them. I don't know if anybody's read all of them, but like several of them. So I don't know like how much about the lore you know, or like about like or like how you like rank books. Like it's not obvious. Yeah, people have been spurging out about playing dirty because of like Act One, and it's just like, come on now, you're not fooling anybody. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you read Playing Dirty, which is like, well, first of all, it's like the farthest along in the timeline, and second of all, like it's very much unconnected with like everything else that happened so far. Like maybe you can find a little bit of like ties with like the cattle have fangs, because you get a sense of how corrupt like the U.S. government is in that one. And then like maybe it'll like tie more into like President Evil. I was actually thinking about that today. Is that like, oh wow, that's actually a fun association. Is that like Playing Dirty is takes place after President Evil is going to? That wasn't planned, but it's working out pretty well. Like President Evil might have some Playing Dirty references. I don't know. I haven't like. I'll have to look at my draft. I don't know if I've. It's been so long since I worked on President Evil. I don't remember a thing about it. Like I have some like vague ideas. Like I have like the core concept, but like I haven't like actually worked on it in a long time, so I don't. I really shouldn't have like confirmed it existing like so quickly. I don't know. It's just like it's definitely been a problem I've had, is that like I confirm projects exist because like I start drafting them, and then they don't come out for like another 2 or 3 years. Like whenever I work on a project, I just instantly like announce it or confirm it exists on stream, and it's like it's been a problem. I am gonna have to like stop it going forward. I don't. I mean, I've been very good about not talking about Dream Warrior because the Dream Warrior is done. I just have to edit it. It's just I've talked about very little about what it's actually about, and a big part of that is that I genuinely don't remember, because like I wrote the entire thing in like a month because I was just so sick of working on the Cattle Have Fangs. So like that's a really interesting like experimental project that I'm very excited about like putting out there. But yeah, after that, I think I'm gonna do Resident Evil. I said I was gonna do Passion, but I was kind of thinking about it. I think I am gonna scrap Passion, like just because I feel like in its current form, it's like it's way too similar uh to like other things I like, and I was kind of like thinking about it, and I'm just kind of like, well, that's kind of the point. But like, yeah, I kind of decided against it. I need to do more original stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna scrap that for now. Maybe I'll go back to it when like I can rethink the plot a little bit better. But yeah, I think I might put that on the back burner for now. I may never come back to it. Who knows? I haven't been super passionate about it lately. I got pretty far into that first draft, so I might just pop it out again when like I need a quick like something to just pump out in like a couple of months. We'll see. So yeah, I think the way things are going now, I'm gonna do like Cattle Have Fangs, Dream Warrior, um, then President Evil, and then probably like some new project. Hey, what? Shit! What? Wait, how did that happen? Wait, how the hell did I do that? How the hell did I do that? Surely that's not what I'm supposed to do. Really? Wait, what?
Yari?
Oh, so you were supposed... Okay. You were supposed to do that. Okay, I was just like... Man, that took 30 minutes for me to figure out. Yeah, that's what... This game does not hold your hand. It's not very clear on, like, what some of the objectives are. Especially a lot of the side objectives. Like, I've heard the game gets brutal when you start, like, trying to complete 100% complete it.
Iti.
We have 150,000 to go, and we're set. Hang on, let's tweet a little bit. Even the Seattle subreddit is anti-Indian. Wow, crazy.
Ori.
That is fucking crazy.
No.
Yeah, everyone's saying there's like a sex level in this. And like I thought it was a meme at first, but everyone's insisting it's like true. So like I don't
Waforun.
Yeah, Nintendo's not beating the allegations. They are legit putting like pro-family propaganda in their fucking games now. Like that's insane to me. So I guess they're on board with like the anti-immigrant thing, because like what they try to do in Japan is that they try to use low birth rates to justify like bringing in like immigrant workers, and that's not something you should tolerate. Like you should just improve conditions so people just have more kids. Yeah, never fall for like the immigration labor thing. And they're not too. It's interesting. Their leadership has cucked out, but I think their actual the actual population is pretty much dead set against it. And there's just no gaslighting people into thinking it's like somehow a benefit to society. We love Apu. Yeah, nobody liked Apu. Apu is a fucking cartoon character.
Isha atara. Meishi? Oh. Tami.
Yeah, I love how Apu, like getting removed from The Simpsons, is like seen as the catalyst for like everybody just hating Indians and not taking them seriously. Oh, it's an egg. Okay. So you have like eggs. Yeah, you have different varieties of eggs in this game. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. I think there's like there was like an entire documentary made by like the Castlevania cartoon guy about how Apu was like racist, and that somehow led to like the showrunners like removing him from the show, or like I think they got a different voice actors. I don't know. I don't watch Simpsons. I'm not a homo. Oh, that's cool. This game is so interesting. It's so like different from like anything else that exists. You know, like this game really sticks out to me as like this really unique gem. I really hope this leads like Goodfeel becoming a way more popular studio. Like, I hope this leads people to reevaluating Showtime because like I keep seeing people say this is way better than Showtime specifically, and like I really don't think that's like a reasonable comparison because they have like way different vibes in what they're trying to do. Like for Showtime, it felt like people weren't giving it a chance, and it felt like for this one they did give it a chance. What the hell? Simpsons Hit and Run. I've never actually played it. Yeah, I know it's a classic, but like for me personally, I've never played it. I had like the opportunity to at one point, but I never did. I never understood like the obsession with it. To me, it just felt like a Simpsons 3 seemed like GTA game, and that's why people like glaze it so much because that was such a huge thing at the time. I can't imagine it would hold up today, but yeah, they've never re-released it, have they? I mean, when like the Simpsons movie game came out, nobody gave a shit about that, right? Was that the last Simpsons game ever produced? Like, I find it so odd how like after the PS2 era, like we just stopped seeing these kind of shovelware like license games. They just stopped being made. We started getting like Arkham Asylums and like those games started getting glazed because they were like technically higher quality, but still not very good. Um, licensing. Well, like that's my thing though. We see a lot of re-releases of other games. Like we got like SpongeBob Battle for like we get all these endless like SpongeBob re-releases, and people unironically try and tell you they're like great games. Kids who weren't allowed to play GTA. Did those exist? Because it really felt growing up that like I was the only person not allowed to play GTA. Like my parents were strict about that, but like everybody else I knew had GTA. They were having sex. They were doing drugs. They were going to parties and drinking all the time. Um, yeah, everybody else I knew was doing stuff like that, but I wasn't allowed to. Which I'm actually grateful for. I'm very happy that I didn't do any like retarded shit like that. But it's like the 007 license. Well, like it was a bit more complicated than that because like the rights to the game were split between like three different companies. So you had like the 007 license you had the double 007 license holders, you had Rareware who was owned by Microsoft, and then you had Nintendo. So it was like just caught between like a lot of like just different companies that weren't really willing to work together. Because we didn't get Banjo-Kazooie until like this generation, right? Like it wasn't just like GoldenEye that wasn't getting re-released. It was like everything that like Rareware took with them after the acquisition. So thankfully it's subsided and just man, I'll be glad when Xbox goes away. I am just so excited. Like I said this before, but I really feel as if I really do feel as if Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the last time that like um the PlayStation's or Xbox consoles are relevant. Like after this, I think it's gonna be like just a total like Nintendo domination, and like it's just not gonna be the same. You're gonna like I think the other consoles are gonna exist the same way that like the handheld gaming PCs are gonna exist, but like it's gonna be such a clear monopoly that there's not gonna be any real going back. It's gonna kind of be like the iPhone versus the Android thing. Like yeah, Android still exists and you can buy third party like things on Android, but it's like It's not going to be on par with like what Apple does. You know, Apple's been coasting off the iPhone design for like 20 years. You know what I mean? Like in a lot of ways, the Switch is like Nintendo's iPhone. It's just this like perfect game design, video game console that just doesn't really need to ever be replaced. And like, I don't know. We'll see if it like stagnates innovation, but I don't think it will. Honestly, like they'll just experiment with shit like Labo and stuff like that until the industry changes. Persona 6, no, I don't. Like the thing about Atlas, they're gonna like either have to put their games on Nintendo or die. Because that's gonna be like the overwhelming consensus now is that like, well, okay, if you're not putting a game on Nintendo, I'll just wait for the Nintendo version. Like they can't like withhold stuff anymore, right? Because that's how it used to work back in the day. Is that like, oh yeah, get a PS2, you'll never play Final Fantasy X, the most like cutting edge JRPG on the market. Like these days, they try to do that with like Expedition 33, and it just doesn't work, right? Because it's like Expedition 33 is just never going to be as popular as Final Fantasy X. Is just the reality of it. They're never going to like go back to the way things were essentially.
Tauribi. Metali.
So yeah, like Persona 6, I think it's going to be a woke game. They're going to have a lot more diversity in it. I guarantee you, they're going to try shilling like immigration and stuff like that. They're going to go going a lot harder on like the metaphor refantasio
Ahorun.
kind of philosophy. You know, they're going to be more girl
Nari.
bossy. It's going to be made for like global audiences basically, and like the fans are going to hate it.
Ide.
Five, I think, is going to remain a classic, but like six, I think, is not going to be well received at all. And the difference is going to be very striking. It might spark the end of like weeb culture and like this idea
Uwama.
that Japan is like untouchable. Kai Senate will be undergoing controversial height enhancement surgery to increase his height from 5'4" to 6'2". Oof. Oof. Man,
Ahorun.
that is retarded. I hate the whole height thing. Like, oh no, you have to be tall in order to be a real man. Like, says who? Like, I don't get it. On or Frataba? I don't know. I don't know if they'll go after like attractive characters yet. I think what they'll do is just try to push more diversity. Because I imagine that's like their focus for Japan right now is to push like the diversity thing. Holy fucking shit!
Oh. Nari. Lantil. Tauribi. Metasi Elai. Tami. Yoshi.
Expedition 33. Yeah, I remember when that game came out and people tried saying it was like the greatest story ever, but like it really came off as if the people like glazing it like had never actually played an RPG before, especially not a JRPG, because like they never like really talked about specific character bits or like what actually happened in the story. It was always just some vague idea that like this is the greatest game ever. It's game of the year. They don't even joke about that. Oh, I hate these fucking creepy things. Yeah, I hate fish in general, but oh, come on. Oh, is this gonna be a flashback to oh wow. Okay. It's like
Tashi.
Froggy.
Yoshi.
Oh, they didn't remake Froggy.
She. Munakure.
You know, why didn't they use lunge fish for this in like the original game? That actually makes a lot more sense, come to think of it. Yeah, get eaten by a lungefish and then fight your way out. That's a great idea. Expedition will be last overhyped game ever. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so they're gonna keep overhyping games, but what's gonna happen is that you're gonna see like diminishing returns. So that's what happened with Expedition, is that they hyped it as game of the year. They gave it game of the year, but like nobody really cares all that much. You know, it got mogged by like Bonanza and like Mario Kart World, especially. Like you're gonna see a lot more of that where they glaze random games. Oh, Razor Fist seed at my oh wow. Razor Fist is seething. Okay. Yeah, I don't take Razor Fist take seriously at all. I was like reading Elric and Melvin today because I'm just like I only picked it up because like he glazed it so hard. Like, oh, it's way better than The Witcher, bro. And like I read it and it's not that good, honestly. Like, you know, every time I try to read it, it's just like I don't know, it's just boring and it's self-indulgent and it's not that interesting. Like I don't know why people glaze Moorcock so much. I don't know if he's like Michael Moorcock of I'm sorry, the Alan Moore of like I don't know pulp or whatever. It seems like the same kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Where it's like superficially edgy, but like doesn't really result in anything like tangibly like entertaining or quality. You know what I mean? That's kind of my mindset on it.
鳥こそ、便利。
The Michael movie. Yeah, Razor Fist is a fucking cocksucker. I'm sure that like him being heavily invested in like the Michael Jackson lawsuit has nothing to do with that. Yeah. I mean, like, I think a big reason why like people like Razor Fist are like glazing Michael so hard is that they don't want people to understand that like Mario is bigger than Michael Jackson, and that like Michael Jackson is like a
メ
fucking
セエ
nobody,
リア。
and that like everyone's really tired of hearing about him, and that like he really is like kind of a textbook example of everything wrong with the 80s, where people were like more obsessed with celebrities than like actually building a future. You know what I mean? Like Michael, I think like perfectly encapsulates like the peak of like celebrity worship and culture. And like you always hear people do that thing where like, oh, Michael's more popular than everyone. Like rural African villagers knew about him, and I'm just like, so what? Like who cares? So instead of like having like actual knowledge or like I don't know, like talking about more important things. No, just obsess over like some dancer. Like I just don't get it. Like I don't know, man. He's like Black Eminem, where like people just think he's like this way more important person than he actually was. You know, like one of the things they're doing now is they're trying to say like, oh man, Michael tried to protect the kids from Epstein, and I'm just like, well, did he go public with that? Like I just like I don't know. It's just I hate the idea of like worshiping a celebrity. You know what I mean? And by the way, this is coming from someone who like is very aware he wasn't a pedophile, but like I just hate like this tendency for like people to think that like Michael's kind of like their religious figure in a lot of ways. He's their savior, man. The Beatles, yeah, yeah. Michael wasn't relevant all that long. Like again, like whenever people talk about why they love Michael, it always defaults to the fact that like he was famous, and there's really nothing more to it at its core. Like that was when like the control over like the boomers was at its absolute peak. It's when like before things got started getting bad in the '90s, and people actually like were felt comfortable caring about entertainment. It's just like that. That's the issue with it is that like before, um, it was before like it became apparent we had a problem essentially. Now the problems existed, but like it was just out of sight, out of mind for like the vast majority of like the population. You know what I mean? It's like I thought it was gonna be like the modern Froggy, but it's a bit of a different. But yeah, one of the things I really do think we need to talk about as conservatives is just like stop with the Michael Jackson worship, okay? Like don't try and like act like he was different or that he was special or that like modern celebrities can't compete. Like he's the exact same, okay? He is no different than like any one of these people. I don't know. I remember like, it kind of reminds me how like, early on in like, woke culture, like there was this mindset, I think it's died down these days, that like George Carlin would have been like dead set against woke culture. And I'm just like, bro, did you listen to that retard? Like, he's like, his entire thing is like woke. Like the idea that he was like some observant, like, philosophical guy is just a giant cope. He was like a retard. With Kanye. Yeah, yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, Kanye is a good example of what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the thing about Kanye is that like he did the exact same thing that Michael did in that he came out and like he talked about the Jews and they came after him for it and like, started fucking with them. Um and like you're not allowed to do that really. And like, that's fine for what it is. But at the same time, like, the reason that happened is that like these people were given so much power and so much control that they honestly thought they could like turn against their masters and then like had to learn that they can't actually do that. So like that's been like that was a real problem with like both of them. Well, the difference between like Michael and Kanye though is I think everybody involved like knew what was happening while it was happening, because like I feel like people don't make the association between like Michael coming out about it and then like the pedophile allegations being manufactured versus like what happened with Kanye. Like Kanye, like everybody was following along with it like immediately, and like a lot of people were like very supportive of Kanye and still were. Like I would say he blew it by like cucking and like being hypocritical and just being a retard in general. But like I don't know. It's I think overwhelmingly it's not the celebrities that are like pushing change. It's like normal people, honestly. Like it doesn't really matter what Kanye says or does because like the masses understand like what the problem actually is. Nirvana. Yeah, I don't know about Nirvana. I don't know anything about any of these brands. Yeah, remember when like people were like spurting out about Rage Against the Machine, like being woke, and I'm just like, what did you expect? Like, what are you talking? What machine did you think they were raging against? Like liberal machine? Like I don't understand. Like Yeah, Razor Fist has such shit taste in games. I don't think I want to follow him anymore. All right.
よビニと
he had a song in GTA 4. I have no idea what like Kanye even does. Okay, like I have no idea what he's like, what his thing is. I don't know if I've ever listened to a single Kanye song. I
リ
don't give
ア
a
ビ
fuck
バ
about
ハル
Kanye.
ン
So if you get eaten by a lunchfish, you can just kind of run around in them. I mean, that's how eating things seems to work in like Mario games, is that you just go through intestines and stuff.
はいりどねかしむなくれ
I don't understand why we can't just draw them out of the book. Why are we chasing them everywhere?
いりうれんなタオリビメタリロビうれんな
Wait, the tree has the moon?
ダメエルイローデないにゃな医者あたらタミユ
Let's see what the moon's like. Yeah, 150 more. Shit. 150,000 more impressions and we're set. We are set. We might get it tomorrow,
こ
hopefully.
そ
What? Yeah, so you do have lunar physics. I don't understand. Like, okay, so they need to come together to
バ
make a
ハル
third.
ン
Wait, what? Baby blob. Wait, what? Okay, so they merge together. Don't tell me this is the. So is this the
Mama.
So this is the sex level. Yeah, so it's completely innocuous and nothing like real sex at all, huh? Unfucking believable. Yeah, so as always, like the Nintendo community just has the most retarded hot takes. Oh wait. Can you only breed? Are there differences between male and females? No. Okay. I was wondering if this is going to be super based, but I guess not. Yeah. So people are like, so if you've been on Twitter, like people have been saying that there's like a level about sex and reproduction in this game, and I guess this is what they're talking about. But yeah, it's just stupid that you're gonna. Well, it doesn't happen off the platform.
Sia Atoshi? Yo.
What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. Okay. So they can multi. Okay. They breed on these platforms. They have to breed on the platform.
Walima?
Can you breed it with an apple? So if it eats an apple, they can breed then too.
Marfe?
Oh, I guess I guess you get the hat ones. You can use them to just bounce higher. Okay, I think that's what they do. We're not getting anything. Wait, why are we not getting hats? That looks like Inky from Pac-Man. Holy fucking shit! The Pac-Man was the Pac Ghost was an alien the entire time. Where's my phone? Am I charging it? I'll have to remember to post that. You want the ones with the big hats? Okay. Shit, no, fuck. Okay, what is this gonna breed? A blob of pure passion. They really made like the red Pac-Man ghost. Okay, we got that. Where'd this thing come from? Oh, it's a green ghost. There's no green ghost in Pac-Man. What the hell is this thing? Where the hell did this one come from? Should I make red with green? These games are obsessed with like accurately recreating the moon's gravity. Like this has been happening since DuckTales on the NES. Maybe I should clear them out. That worked. Okay. Okay, so I think the last one has arms. But I don't understand, like... Oh, shit, no! It's like that one cuckoo area in... Oh, that is not what I wanted. Only Banjo-Kazooie simulates it. Well, Banjo-Kazooie, that doesn't have a moon area. What do you mean simulates? Yeah, I remember that old game theory video where like MatPat explains how like the gravity in Assassin's Creed must be way different than than it is in the real world because wait, did we do it? Wait, we're for merging all possible traits. Wait, what? Oh, do we have all of them? They're really teaching kids about genetics. And this is more accurate than MGS. You got the positive genes, and we got the recessive. Like what? We don't have arms. I don't know how to make arms. That beak is sharp, really. Crazy. Big falls will go. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is true. I'm not sure that if I would say it's accurate to Earth's gravity though. Don't most games do that? I feel like. I don't know. Maybe Banjo does it better. I don't know. I've never noticed.
Metutailu.
Does he mean all possible traits? Does he mean red and? Do I need to put red and green on it too? Because the hell was that? Why did that thing get its ass kicked? Do you not find it sexually appealing? Yeah, so the beaks are pretty sharp. Uh, uh, yeah, all possible.
Metutailu.
Well, I'd love to figure it out, but I don't know exactly what. Oh, maybe we're missing the cape. Hang on. No. So there's cape, beak, and a hat. I don't want to see you.
Lena.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not aware of how these creatures procreate. How do their genetics work? What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay, maybe making it bigger will help. Uh-huh. I don't know how this works. What the hell is this thing? Wait, hang on. Okay, there we go. So you just had to fuse two UFOs together. Okay.
Vale.
Yeah, I was very confused. I have no idea what I was doing with that. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep playing until we beat it. I believe this is the last world.
Didi.
Yeah, a lot of people are playing Star Fox 64 for the first time ever.
Waholun. Tebatea.
Otherworldly, bro, it's not a world, it's a moon. Okay.
Lo. Tami. Cardi.
Glorp.
Waholun.
Yeah.
Lo. PD Army. Waholun. Tami.
Oh well, Raphael Raven, my guy. So he is in the game. Oh man, I was wondering, man. I really wondered if he was going to be in the game. That was like one of my things. Is that like, is he? They did it!
Ae.
They did it. Raphael is playable. Yeah, if you don't know, Raphael was a huge deal in Super Mario World 2. Yoshi's Island. Fan favorite character at the time. I think he was popular enough. That's why he was in Paper Mario. But yeah, he has not appeared all that much since. I think he's had cameo appearance. I think he was in DS as well. Um, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him though. Yeah, wow. Yeah, classic character. The Yoshi boss, I think. I mean, all the bosses in Yoshi's Island are great, but like Raphael really sticks out. Like in a lot of ways, it comes off like kind of a proto Mario Galaxy, doesn't it? Like where you're walking around the planetoids.
Dari. Lantila.
Yeah, I was saying when I played like Mario Galaxy is that like what? Why is Raphael not in this game? Like, because he would have been a perfect fit for it. Yeah, lately Raphael's been more friendly than antagonistic. Yeah, I feel like kids wouldn't understand this.
다리 란치 다리 란치라
What the hell is an Opila bird? I don't know what you're talking about.
마우리 알라리야 다리 란치라
So you're telling me that like Raphael Raven can jump between like can jump through space? Like it's not even flying; it just jumps. Wait, if gravity is keeping me on these planets, then like what's bringing me back down? Why am I not just drifting off? I think the physics in this isn't as well thought out as Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy had no like issues like this at all. I feel like people don't understand how hard this kind of thing is to do in actuality because I feel like playing Galaxy so much you gotta take it for granted. Yeah, I feel like Galaxy feels a bit better than this. It's definitely more visually interesting. They're not gonna do a Rosalind. Yeah, why wasn't Raphael in the Mario movie? That's definitely a missed opportunity. I think his favorite game was Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think anybody who like shit talks Mario Kart World is just setting themselves up for disappointment. Like it's just not gonna work. Honestly, is the way I see it. I'm not moving because I drift, am I? No, it's supposed to. So he automatically moves forward. That's kind of his thing. Okay. Yeah, I can't figure this out. What are we doing?
오 빙이토
Bodacious. Bojack hates the truth. Yeah, like like I keep triggering this one, but I'm just like, is it a combination? Yeah, I guess you start on red, and then you just jump elsewhere. It better not be yellow. It better not be fucking yellow. I'm very confused about this. What am I? Bogus. It has to be blue and then yellow. For a puzzle that obnoxious, I only got 1 star. Oh, come on. Star Fox Adventures like puzzle? Is it? I don't remember any. I don't remember any Star Fox Adventures puzzle like that. To be fair, it's been a long time since I played it. Like I can't remember the last time I tried to plug it in. I would like to get a hold of like my GameCube AV adapter so we can go back to Star Fox Adventures. I don't know when that's going to happen though. I think we are going to do Command first. I kind of committed to that. I did a Star Fox Adventures video today. Yeah, I honestly it'll probably happen when they just re-release it on SO. It's kind of my mindset on it, but we'll see.
Lo, finito. Ide.
All right, so that was Raphael Raven. Yeah, I wonder if there's like more after this. Yeah, everyone I spoke to said there were 10 worlds, but I'm not sure if that was
Ansadi.
accurate.
Ori. Lo, Tami.
How
Cardi.
about Raven? So it's not Raphael Raven. So it's just a Raven.
Bahorum.
I've never understood the design for the Ravens because they look more like penguins than actual ravens. Like it's just a kind of a weird design. They're black penguins, but it's what other Japanese name? What the hell was that?
Elam. Ori. tu dailum. Idi.
GTA 5, yeah. People who hate Nintendo always hype up strange games. Yeah. I mean, they don't really have any options. They have to glaze whatever comes along. You know, they'll do Baldur's Gate or they'll do like they'll do Expedition 3. They'll do anything.
Meshi?
How the hell does this thing blow air in space? I guess there is air in space. Box McCloud. Wait, does it blow out or suck in? What the hell was that? What is it doing? Okay, so it blows out. Wait,
Lui.
yeah, I wanted to beat the game, but like we've been playing it for 2 hours. I think it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Uh,
Oh, Macaroni. Howdy. Shit.
I did fall off. I just got another one.
Shakatara.
Give up, Trigots. Oh, what was that? Mama. Okay, so they're babies.
Wasadi. Thou me Lui.
Okay, so
Idi.
yeah, this game is like much better enjoyed casually because I really like it, but boy, do I get burned out on it quickly. It's just the nature of it.
Dali.
I don't want to stop now
Lantira.
because I haven't beaten it. But
Ori. Lo. Tami. Kaldia. Waforun.
I don't want to see anybody.
Chitun. Tibatia. Dali. La nualima.
うん。
Nualima.
Yeah, the PlayStation. Yeah, that's always been like a cope among PlayStation fans is this idea that like Nintendo screwed that up when that was actually a really good move on their part. Like PlayStation didn't impact them at all, really. Like, oh, they made their they made their biggest rival. Like PlayStation was already going to enter the industry. Like the question is like whether or not they were going to work with Nintendo, and in the end, they didn't work with them because they were going to scam them. So yeah, PlayStation fucking sucks. Fucking musical puzzle. Yeah, apparently the musical puzzles in this are fucking balls to the walls insane. I'm not musical, so I have no idea. Uh, oh. I don't know why my arms hurt so much. Yeah, I think I'm too tired to keep playing this. Um, but I have so many viewers. Yeah, I think we'll just end it now. We'll finish it tomorrow. That really sucks. Yeah, I got up really early today, so yeah, I'm not too interested in staying up late tonight. Oops. Oh shit. Yeah, I was so tired. I went back to the same area that I just left. Yeah, Dragon Quest Day is the next couple of days. So they say they're going to make a new announcement. I imagine we're going to have to see Dragon Quest 12, right? There's no way they're going to like do Dragon Quest Day and then do that thing where they come out and they're just like, we're going to remake 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Like, there's no fucking way they're going to remake every single Dragon Quest game before 12, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way that would be that stupid. Like, we don't need another remake. Like, if it's not like 4, 5, or 6, you can like fuck right off. Or 9. Yeah, yeah, 9 I think would be a good game to remake because that one's never been re-released. But like everything else, like get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like it's crazy. Like 11 came out in like 2017. Like I can't believe it's been that long. I remember when it was brand new. It was a big deal when it was confirmed to be coming to Switch back in the day. So hopefully like 12 is like built for the ground up for Switch 2, but I can't imagine it is. I imagine it has like weird like dev problems or whatever. I can't imagine it's shit. What are we gonna play? I I don't want to do Tales of Zillia again. I guess we can just do Tales of Zillia and just chill. Yeah, if we rage quit it, we rage quit it. DQ11. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I they would have to fuck it up pretty hardcore to like make it worse than like Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if like I don't know. Yeah, they would have to really fuck it up. I don't know what they could possibly do to make it worse than remake. Yeah, people do not talk enough about how bad the Final Fantasy VII remakes actually are. Oh. When did I last play this? February? It's been that long? That is crazy. Yeah, so I don't understand why people like glaze Zillia so much. Cause like one of my things about Zillia, uh
準備はいいね。
いつでもどうぞ。熱い感じやるぞって。マジンガルダン。
I just don't understand why people are so like obsessed with it. Because it tends to do pretty well in like popularity polls, but I can't stand it. There's nothing about it that I care about really. And I can't believe they made a direct sequel too.
陣弱い。天狗に回る。はっ。魔人パンチ超低波栄翔だ。
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna skip this one and just go straight to a rise.
いい感じだ。
一つ壁を越えたようですね。
Like, I just don't understand what the appeal is supposed to be. You know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of like Final Fantasy 13 with like the weird like over-designed like world and idea and just like no, just make a good game and like they just didn't do it. Like I don't hear anyone else like bitching about Zillia. Like I don't know if this is like a controversial take or not, but like every time I play it, I'm really surprised with how bad it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go pick up a Rise at some point in the future. Yeah, so all these RPGs that I have to get through, I'm just passing up on them because they're shit. Yeah, Dragon Quest 7, not even gonna bother with that. Maybe we'll go back to that eventually, but like not interested. Raito, not interested because of we gotta get through Persona 5. Suikoden, not interested. DKC, yeah, that. Ace Attorney, Champion, Valkyria. Should we do Valkyria? Subnautica. Man, we really need to like. Yeah, honestly, I think we're just gonna be playing a lot of Yoshi for the foreseeable future. Maybe some like older games. I kind of want to play like Fire Emblem some more. Yeah, I think Fire Emblem is gonna be like the RPG we play for the foreseeable future because I got really into that. Yeah, it's interesting like how bad a lot of these like PS1 RPGs were because like back in the day, everyone told you that like the PS1 was just oozing with great JRPGs, and they really were like generally a massive step down from the Super Nintendo. Like Final Fantasy VII is not better than 6, and I feel like that's something that like nobody really wanted to like address when 7 was brand new. Okay.
Wagon Star.
I wanted to try the wagon star. I imagine it's a good fit. But... Yeah, I think we're gonna play some Fire Emblem. Yeah, I love how everyone's trying to gaslight you into thinking that like
3,
Marth
2,
and Speedbird
1,
failed.
start!
I feel like people are going to be very surprised when it breaks a million. I don't know why this is such a pervasive thing for them. Yeah, this thing has way better handling than the Formula One, the Formula Star, I should say. Yeah, it has no dash charge, but like, why the fuck would you use it? Honestly, because the boost, like, it doesn't really do a whole lot for me whenever I use it. Like, I would rather just go faster. Yeah, what if my problem with this game just hinges on this idea that I don't actually like use the good Yeah, I might just call it quits for now. I want to keep playing, but like, yeah, my eyes are killing me and I'm really tired. Yeah, we might try more with the wagon star, honestly. I really like the feel of it. Yeah, I think DDD with the wagon star is a really good mix. Is that far ahead of me? Yeah, I feel like I felt that in this. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well with DDD, honestly. I think I'm gonna stick with them going forward. Okay, should we play a little bit of Fire Emblem before we call it quits? I don't know, at least like get a feel for what we're doing. Because we were on that pirate stage, right? Like, I really should be playing at least one chapter a day until we beat it, and then we can move on to Sacred Stones, and then we can beat Path of Radiance, and then we can be caught up. Like, honestly, we probably need to get through all these games before 14th Week comes out. Like, honestly, that probably should be our priority. I am like way behind on these fucking games. Yeah, Path of Radiance is it's still the best one. I don't know, man. Honestly, like I used to say Path of Radiance was the best one because of the mat design, but like now that I've like mastered it so thoroughly, I feel like I do like Awakening more because of its mechanics. I don't know. I always said Path of Radiance was better than Awakening, but like I don't know. I don't know. If I've played I mean I've played Path of Radiance to death, so that's probably why. Okay. I haven't lost anybody, have I? Let's see. Lowen, Hector, Rebecca, Osmond, Guy. Sarah, Dorcas, and then I don't even have Matthew on the field. He's just embarrassing. Kent, Florina, Kirk, Wilson. Is Florina any good? I mean, I guess we'll find out. She's like a level 3. She's fucked. And we don't have a ton of heal staffs because I'm an idiot and it's fine. Yeah, the GBA ones are really underrated. Okay, we have an armory. Okay. We won't be able to stock once we reach the Dread Isle. Really? He's really. They really went there. Yeah, like Path of Radiance, it's not an easy game at all, but like once you know who's good, it's like it's pretty easy to just kind of exploit it. Okay, let's move Priscilla back. We need more weapons for Lowen. No, Lowen is good. Okay. Yeah, Lowen's a beast. I don't know if he's the best character in the game, but like, every time I used him, I just like dominated. He's great. Okay, who do I need weapons for? I think Guy needed some swords. I don't have Raven or Lucius because of like how I fucked up the last chapter. Oh, did I just fuck up Lynn? Hang on. Oh, that was close. That was close. I had the skin of my teeth with that one. Yeah, Fire Emblem is so laughably better than Final Fantasy Tactics. It's not even funny. Like Final Fantasy Tactics fanboys will try and like cling on to the original's reputation to try and deny it, but there's no denying that like I mean I love Final Fantasy Tactics, but it is not as good as Fire Emblem. You could like maybe argue like the story is better, but like other than that, it's not even close. It's like way more grindy and like the pacing's off and like there's just I love how these guys keep trying to jump low in and they just keep failing. Man, I'm so into this game. Like after playing it again, like you really understand how good it actually is. I haven't played this in like a decade, actually, if you didn't know. So it's been a long time, and I've only beaten it once. So it's actually one of my most. Yeah, this and Fire Emblem 8, I've never played through again, and they're great games. But most Fire Emblem games are better. I don't know if any Fire Emblem has a better story than FE Tactics, but should we send Guy? No, Oswin. Shit. I can't even double him yet. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's weird because Fire Emblem's still in that like weird phase where people think it's gonna fade away or not be popular, and it's just they're just embarrassing themselves at this point. Dorcas. Yeah, I think we'll Elliewood him. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if I know of a single Fire Emblem game that's worse than Tactics. Yeah, maybe like Shadow Dragon or something like that. Like the really old ones, but yeah, generally speaking. Uh yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead get Priscilla down there. Oh, I guess we can have Hector just go down. God damn it! Like, I don't have shit for like weapons. Yeah, we're gonna have to beat this. We're gonna have to play through this. I think this is gonna be the next RPG we finish. Actually, like fuck Tales of Arise. I've been trying to find excuses not to buy Tales of Arise. Fuck Tales of Arise. I want to play this. Priscilla. Yeah, I'd like to go down and like heal Lowen, but like she's gonna get wrecked. I think we'll just prep for next turn. Look at that! Lowen's such a beast, this guy can't even scratch him. I swear, if I lose Lowen because of this. Yeah, I hate it when, like... I hate how we don't have a technical term for this, when, like, you just keep killing fools. And, like, you end up, like, put in a bad position because of it. Like, we don't have a technical term for it, but... It shouldn't even heal him all the way. That's how, like, low he was. Okay, I'd like to get Oswin. Alpha Man. I would agree. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Iron Sword. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill that idiot, like, Dark Mage, so we don't have to worry about him next turn. Yeah, we're breaking all of our weapons. Oh shit, did I screw up? Fuck. God damn, like 11 damage? Really? She was at full health, too. I'm not sure why that archer isn't coming forward. What? Why is he attacking Rebecca? Miss? Yeah, getting beasted. Yeah, I prefer Rebecca to Will. I don't know if she's like better. Oh, he's attacking me too. Yeah, that would have killed me if like they both hit. Yeah, thankfully it was kind of a close call, but okay. Yeah, we'll just shoot the other one. Hey, could you theoretically like fuck this game up so badly that you couldn't beat it? I imagine. Oh yeah, let's get low in on the. What's happened to Dorcas? I love how that Fire Emblem commercial looks like it was like made to be a Game of Thrones thing. It really does have that vibe. I poisoned that guy for no reason. Okay. Damn. Okay, do any of my characters need anything else? Let's see. Wolf Bale, yeah, we got Axe. Javelin. Our Priscilla might need another. Damn, yeah, I'm running out of. Yeah, I ran out of money. Okay, shit. Yeah, back off Lynn. Send forth my guy Oswin. Ah, damn, that is not a good. Wait, Lance Reaver? Yeah, 0 damage. Okay. That's nice try, buddy. Yeah, I don't believe there's any survive. Yeah, and I'm dominating. Look at this. I'm an alpha male. Ooh. Man, this game is so much fun. Yeah, I don't know. This game is super long, but it's pretty easy if I Fire Emblem standards, I would say. I remember when I first played it, I kind of. I really struggle with the vibe because they really. Recruiting in this game, I think, is too complicated. I mean, I remember struggling with like Path of Radiance as well, but that was before I even knew how the series worked, like the series conventions. So this to me, I really don't want to send for Lorena up because I'm worried about that asshole with the bow getting her. Yeah, I'd like to use for Lorena. I like Lorena a lot, but like, yeah, I haven't been able to use her for whatever reason. Okay. I don't know if I really need to use anyone other than my guy Lowen. Okay. And who are the best characters in this game? Is it like I've seen people argue like for and against Nino, and I think the issue with her is that like grinding her is kind of a nightmare. Might as well look it up. argue about who's good and who's not. I just love the sprite work in this game. It's gorgeous. Lowen's not getting a ton of EXP. I probably should. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's weird how many times I've like. I don't have this entire game memorized. I think because I just haven't really. For me, I feel like what makes this game so interesting is just how much complexity there is in the characters, but that's not like readily apparent in a first playthrough. You have to like really fight to get like support conversations in this game. It's not obvious. You kind of have to experiment how it works, and I imagine most people use a guide for it. Yeah, this was a guide game back in the day. Okay. I think like I had an armor slayer and couldn't slay my armor. What an idiot. And the only reason I couldn't use Florina was because of that idiot with the bow. Like I could have grinded her a couple of levels. Ah, well, Oswald needed to level up. Wait, where's Priscilla? Uh, oh shit! Wait, where'd these assholes come from? Here I thought we had it under control. Okay. Yeah, once we kill this archer, we'll be able to use more. Well, like everyone's dead on that side, so it's not a big deal. That guy hit me with 47 heart. How the hell did he do that? Yeah, unless some reinforcements come and get me from behind, I think I'm good. I mean, I guess it's technically possible, but the fucker healed. Ugh. Yeah, I need to stop like abusing Lowen so much. I mean, he's still leveling up quite a bit. Yeah, we'll just heal him, so it's not an issue. Can Lowen and Priscilla get married? Yeah, I actually don't know like who gets married to who in this. Yeah, I think Lynn has a couple of marriage options. I think she can end up with like Elliewood, Hector, or Wrath. Wait, is my Wrath dead? Yeah, because I don't seem to have him. Maybe I didn't get him back yet. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have rushed him. Oh, I never healed Guy. Shit. Yeah, I don't remember my guy. Hang on. Yeah, I think we can probably just kill this guy. And then just move Florina in and just have her wipe out this asshole. Yeah, we're kind of surrounded. Kind of. Pew pew. Yeah, Rebecca's a little beast as always. I don't know why I like Rebecca so much. I feel like that's kind of unusual. I don't think she's a terribly popular character. Okay. Uh-huh. I got that asshole. Yeah, I feel like he's too strong. Yeah, I don't like those odds. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move them both back. I think Dorcas is fine. God. Yeah, because he can tank it like a man. Oh, that's the commander. I didn't see the commander down there. Oh, where'd this asshole come from? Shit, I don't know if I can get him in midair. I don't know. Maybe Rebecca could get him at that angle, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Him. What am I talking about? It's a Pegasus Knight. Her. Yeah, Pegasus Knights are always female, by the way, if you didn't notice. Gotta love Fire Emblem's gender stereotypes. Zoldum. Shit. Where's Lowell? Yeah, I don't think we can kill the boss. Wait, why wasn't it? Oh, that's right, because he has so many items. Okay, because I bought a bunch of axes, but it didn't carry over. Uh, uh, yeah, I think we're just gonna keep him here and just wait out the turn. Think failure. Okay. Gotta love it when everybody's safe and snug and you just. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, my impressions are shit. Like, I know I'm complaining, but like they slowed down over the past couple of hours, and I'm just like, no, come on, I need 150 more. Okay. Yeah, I love how good Rebecca is at like cleaning up. Like she's not even like I don't think I would call her a particularly good archer, but like just because I just don't make that much use. Like she might be my favorite archer in the entire series, just because of I feel like I don't get a lot of mileage out of all the others because like usually what ends up happening is that I get like a ranged like unit on like a you know on a swordsman or like an axeman or something or a mage. Yeah, I do tend to lean towards mages. Yeah, yeah. This game does not have a ton of mages, does it? You have Urk, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I think it's probably because like um you have Urk, and then you have like Lucius for like the bishop side of things. Yeah, this game has like more emphasis on light magic than I think most other FEs. Because like the way the Trinity works in this one is that you have the standard, you have anima magic, which is like the elemental ones, and then like you have dark magic and light magic, and that's the Trinity in this. And it's like weird because it's weirdly unbalanced because like there's way more like dark mages than anything else. So I think Lucius is actually quite a bit better than like most mages for that reason. Just because he has the type advantage. I don't know. I've never actually used Lucius. Even among pirates. Yeah, sure, Linda, sure. Ah, shit. There's just nothing to comment on. Okay. Does the game end on the Dread Isle? Yeah, I think the game's like 37 chapters long or something crazy like that. For the record, I like Elliewood with Ninian way better than Linda's. Yeah, like Linda's and Hector have that weird like bickering like couple thing going on. And honestly, I think I like her with Wrath more. Elliewood's father has an amazing mustache. He actually survives in this, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. No, Elliewood survives in 6. That's right. Dwarfs? Jafar? Oh, Matthew. Is there any way to save her? Layla. Maybe if she wasn't talking out loud about betraying them. Ah. Hey, can you save Layla? It's always weird when like you see a character like that and don't actually recruit her. You cannot save Layla. Okay. That's right. Ninian has a sixth sense. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have enough for a silver lance yet. Wow. Jack. He's a psychomaniac. That's right. Hector. Yeah, the fact that Merlanus like levels up at the beginning of a battle is just weird to me. So Dart has to be in this battle. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits. Oh, Anna. Gotta love Anna. Okay, I love Moira versus DK. I don't remember anybody. She gives a Yeah, honestly, I really want to go back to Fire Red and like really start like grinding through. I was thinking about picking up like, Leaf Green so I could like grind it out. Get the Pokedex. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Yeah, honestly, I think we're just gonna stick with Yoshi and like fire on them for the foreseeable future. Like when we get caught up on all of our RPGs, maybe after we'll probably get Tales of Arise. I don't know. It'll happen eventually. I'm just not sure when. Considering it's been a full year and I still haven't bought Ys 10, I think it's gonna be a while. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Please support the channel, sub, donate, buy a book, do anything you can for me, and I